Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Andre Green will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Simmons is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 29 homers and 93 RBIs. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Grounded to first. Prado is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Klezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping in, Brian Ramiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, right fielder, Brian Ramiro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Davis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2001.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Nick Prado, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Bobby Pector, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. On the ground to the right side. Tomlinson gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. In now, Zach Cozart. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well, but that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range, it's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Ball and a strike. So 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Popped him up. Horns has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2. Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Line softly toward the hole, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So stepping into the box, number 32. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Down and away, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Park is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Park, originally from South Korea, he was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Clears this one over toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Guardado on second. Mesa on at first with 2 down. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off with the Angels, center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
He waits. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hector will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Kozar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels do get one, however. So next to the plate for the Royals, Brian Romero. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brian Romero.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Rajay Davis. First time up, he went down looking.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Nick Prado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-1.
Started that swing a bit too early. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Standing in now, Bobby Pechtel, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He's in at second safely, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, number 32, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. And that's the 3rd out. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We're through. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Calhoun, a native of Arizona, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now another 0-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So striding in, Irving Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Prado over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, William McCarthy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Alexi Guardado. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. On swung the corner away. A ball and a strike. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Not close. It's 2-0. Mesa is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score. In now, Luis Torrens, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Brian Romero. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Right side, Prado has it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Another 0-2 coming. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Justin Upton now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Two and one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is hit softly to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Here's Rajay Davis now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Rajay Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit down the third base line. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Nick Prado.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Prado already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. Split finger fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Pechtel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, number 32.
Now at the plate, number 32. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Prado at second. Pechtel is over at first with 1 away. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this one to first in time. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Hit hard toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guardado has got it, and the side is retired. jmpettyjohn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32.
Leading off the inning, William Hart, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alexi Guardado. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Runner's on his way to third. Got him swinging. The throw.
He's good.
Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Standing in, Luis Torrens, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
To short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Irving Taylor, to get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Davis on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
1-1.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Davis. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Up next for the Angels.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Kevin Quackenbush comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
61, Kevin Quackenbush.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. The 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Heckel sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Jose Alvarez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Brian Ramiro will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
1-1.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's Rajay Davis now. A pitch out. The throw. And the throw's in fact dropped. And that'll have to be ruled an error. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ramiro, the runner at third with no outs. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Nick Prado. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now a bunt attempt here.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and 2. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Royals leave one. Brendan Finnegan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Ready for another chance? Zach Kozar. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the... Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
Stepping in, number 32. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter, third baseman, William Hart.
Stepping in now, William Hart. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Riding in once again, Alexi Guardado. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So stepping in, Eduardo Mesa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Two 2-0 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Into the box now, Luis Torrens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. It's a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a double steal try here. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Ramiro. Will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in.
Blake Parker enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Blake Parker.
In now, Rajay Davis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on.
Your attention, please.
And now the lefty J.P. Howell is on to try to close things out here in the 9th. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the designated hitter, Irving Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Horns moving to his left. 2 down. Mike Trout will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ballgame, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
6-4 the outcome today. The Royals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Brendan Finnegan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. J.P. Howell closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon,